Good afternoon, YouTubes. How are you doing today? So back in the day, I worked in a warehouse for about a year. I was working retail for this little mom and pop store, and they had a warehouse full of the items that we were selling in the store that people could order online. I would go to this warehouse on the weekends, having worked the entire week in the store, and I would ship any online orders out to people. Basically, I added hours to my paycheck in order to make rent. I'm pretty sure we've all done that at one point. My time working in a warehouse was spent very alone. So at one point, another employee was working with me, but mostly this warehouse was maybe 100 feet by 100 feet large, a little back alley type thing that the company had purchased and filled with their merchandise. So we always worked alone whenever we went to the warehouse, and anytime that was not true, there wasn't really any conversation that went along with working with another person. You're there to get stuff done. The reason for this is mostly the nature of the work. You take these flat cardboard boxes and you fold them up into, that's how you fold, actually. You just start dancing. Yeah, maybe not. So you fold these cardboard boxes up and you fill them full of wine glasses, because this mom and pop company also owned a series of wine cups that they produced themselves. And people were ordering them all the time. So you basically go in, you fold up a few cardboard boxes, you fill them full of 3x3, I think it was like 9 wine glasses per box. And so you fold the box, you fill it full of wine glasses, and then the box goes in the corner, and you fill out some shipping stuff. We used some derivative of Amazon's shipping UI, because that's where they sold most of their goods, through Amazon via their website. And that was basically my warehouse experience. I took inventory, I shipped any inventory that was ordered, and I filled boxes full of wine glasses that were also shipped. It was not the most intellectually stimulating job. I would say that the actions required to complete the work were very repetitive. They weren't very challenging. I mean, once you figure out the shipping UI, that's the most difficult part of it. And the majority of that stuff can be Googled. Or you just call your boss, start crying, give up, roll on the floor, get fired. And then you don't make rent. And then you cry some more. So maybe don't do that. Maybe just Google stuff. My pay at the time was minimum wage. I was making minimum wage in retail, and then on the weekend I would go to the warehouse and make minimum wage there, and rent would be made, and my bank account would stay roughly the same. So overall, the work that I did in a warehouse was not very intellectually stimulating. It didn't pay very well. The work wasn't very fulfilling. I wasn't changing the world. But the repetitive nature of the job made it simple. You could kind of zone out. You could put on your own music and listen to it. A very zen feel to it. Fold the box a certain way, you fill it with the wine cups, put them over, ship them out. Overall, if you were going to work a warehouse job, if it were similar to mine, for the rest of your life, then if you feel the same way about it that I did, you're not going to be very happy with your life. But that was just my situation. So I'm wondering, if you have worked in a warehouse position, was the job similar to mine? Or was it different? In what ways did it differ? Let me know down in the comments, and we will see you next week with some more videos.